Hi guys, this is Shy Swede, and in this video we're gonna see if I can have some luck pulling some shards in Raid Shadow Legends. So it's finally Friday, and not only does that mean that most of us get the weekend off to spend with family and friends, but there is also a global summoning boost going on in Raid right now, where you get ×2 chance on ancient shards to pull an epic or a legendary. This is one of my favorite events in Raid as a free-to-play, because you can save up your shards for quite a bit to get a bigger chance to get one of those epics or legendaries that will change your game for you. And for this event I have been saving up for quite a while now, and I have been able to save up 60 ancient shards. I had 27 shards that I've been getting from events and so on, and I also bought 11 packs of the shards for 2700 gems. So a total of 60 ancient shards. They could have been more, because a couple of weeks ago I stupidly spent 20 shards on a ×10 event hoping I would get a specific hero. I ended up only getting rares that time, so I really regret doing that now in hindsight. But it seemed like a good idea at the time, so I shouldn't regret it. But I could have had another 20 shards to pull right now to maybe have more luck in pulling a legendary or an epic that I need. So which heroes would I benefit from right now? So right now I'm in a stage in the game where I have no use at all for rares, except for maybe food to feed other heroes. And there is only a few epics that I could really benefit from getting. So what I'm looking for the most is legendaries. I'm not really hoping for too much right now, because last ×2 ancient pull I actually pulled Rotos, the Lost Groom, and the last Sacred Shard pull I pulled Valkyrie. So lately I've been kind of lucky, so I'm not really hoping for too much this time, but at the same time I do have 60 shards. The probability of pulling a legendary is 1.2% right now, so the chance is kind of good that I can get at least one legendary. So which ones would I really want? My number one choice for epics would be Miscreated Monster in the Night Revenant faction. He is basically a legendary from what I've seen on reviews, and he is used in a lot of arenas. He's used in the Spider, and he's got the AoE stun, he's got the ally protection and continuous heal. So he is one of the few heroes that the few epic champions that I could actually really use. So the second one I would really love to get is from the High Elves. It's Tyrell. Tyrell is basically considered to be one of the best heroes in the game. He's got the decreased attack, he's got decreased defense and sleep. Both the decreased attack and the decreased defense is the big versions, and he's also got a stun on his A3. So he's a really good champion as well. And my number 3 choice for epics would be Allure in the Demon Spawn faction. And the main reason I want Allure is for her A1, where she decreases the target's turn meter by 25% on each critical hit. I want this to be able to do the Fire Knight a lot faster. You just need to be able to keep her alive until the end of the Fire Knight, and then once you got the Fire Knight shield down, she can keep the Fire Knight turn meter down, and you can just kill him off a lot faster. So this is the main reason I want Allure to be able to do Fire Knight a lot faster. And then the next one I would really like to get is in the Bannerlord section, and this is Stag Knight. And again, this would be because of his A2, where he has decreased defense and decreased attack and the same attack, and he also attacks the enemy. I already have Madame Cerise doing this, but since there's no attack involved there, it would be nice to have this as well. And the last one is somewhat of a joker, because I don't know if he's actually going to be good, but they are now changing Jotun to be, instead of based off his kind of low base attack. His attack's gonna be based off HP, and I think this might make him hit a lot harder. So it would just be fun to see if he's actually going to be a lot better or not. From what I've seen so far, no one's using him because he doesn't hit hard at all, and he's sitting in people's vaults. So I would really love to get this dude to try him out. So that's the epics that I would really enjoy getting right now. And when it comes to the legendaries, as I said, there is plenty that I could use and that I would think was a lot of fun to play around with and see what they can do to increase my progression in the game. So I had to pick my top 5, and my number 1 in that is the Lizardman, and I think this is someone that everyone wants. It's Dracomorph. Even though they're nerfing him a little bit now, I think and hope that he's still gonna be really strong. So that's my number 1 that I want. My number 2 that I would love to get is Prince Kymar. He's in the Demon Spawn faction. And the main reason you want Prince Kymar is for his A3, where he resets the cooldowns of all ally skills. So since I have 2 Royal Guards already, I would love to use Prince Kymar in the Spider, so I could hopefully speed run the Spider a lot more than I can do now. Right now the Spider takes me like 8-9 minutes per run, and I think once I get my second Royal Guard to level 60, and if I could get a Prince Kymar, I could probably cut that down to really fast. The third legendary that I would, if I could choose to get, would be in the Undead Hordes, and it is Bad-el-Kazar. Another one that is considered to be one of the best heroes in the game, and I really like the looks of him, and he's just overall good champion that heals. He's got the poisons, and all allies inflict 20% more damage against targets under poison. So since he puts out a lot of poisons, most enemies are going to have poisons all the time. The fourth is also in the Undead faction, and it's Mashald, or Mashaled. I don't really know how to pronounce that name, but the main reason I want Mashaled is to have him on my arena defense team. I always avoid any arena fight where Mashaled is involved, because I just never win against him. So I would love to have him on there. And the last legendary that is on my top 5 that I really would like to get is Trunda Gilt Mallet. And as most of you probably know, this is because she might be the hardest hitting champion in the whole game, and I would just love to have her on my arena team as well. So that's the champions that I would love to get. So now let's go see if I can actually get any of those champions. So here we go, guys. Wish me luck, okay? And let's hope I can get at least 1 legendary, with some luck maybe 2. But remember, it's only 1.2% chances to pull a legendary, so I am not having my hopes up high, but at the same time I really hope I do get one. I have freed up space in my inventory, so I can actually pull all the 60 shards at once without having to worry about space. And I always do the summon times 10, because I've just been more lucky that way in the past. I feel like I almost never get an epic or a legendary when I do single summons. So let's go. Let's do this the first time, and let's hope we can get something fun. I'm expecting... I already have an Occult Brawler. I already have a Canoness as well. Occult Brawler is probably the best, or the second best poisoner in the game, so if I didn't already have him, that would have been really, really good. He's on my clan boss team right now, but so yeah, I didn't really need a second one. Yay, I got a Stag Knight. Whoa, I wanted the Stag Knight. That's gonna be fun to play with him. And I don't really know Kites at all. I already have a Crypt Witch, and I already have a Captain Tamila as well. So so far I'm getting a lot of epics, I feel like, but let's hope that we can keep this rolling and I can get a legendary as well. Let's see here. I'm sure one of these pulls is gonna be just rares, because I feel like that always happens, that you get a 10 pull that is always rares. Yeah, as I thought. So yeah, these are all food for me. That was half of the shards, so keep crossing your fingers for me that I can get a legendary. Basilisk, never used him. Yay, I got legendary. Candraphon. I think that Candraphon was one of the heroes that are being remade in the new patch. I'm gonna have to look into that, but hopefully he will be helping me. I don't really know what he's all about, so I need to look into that later. But let's keep this going. I got one legendary, and that's always, it's always exciting to get a legendary, even if it's not one of the best ones. Another pull where there is only rares. Yep. This is the last 10. Come on, give me something good. I already have a Doom Priest. That's a good champion. I did not have an Excruciator, so maybe that could be good. Well, I got one legendary, so let's go to the hero section and see what I got. Let's see here. I pulled a few epics, and I did get a Stag Knight. That was one of the champions I really wanted, so I am really happy about that, at least. And if I'm right, Candraphon is not going to be useless, at least. Let's see here. Let's check Candraphon out. An extra hit if the target is under increased attack buff. It's nothing special. Attacks all enemies and grants an extra turn and resets the cooldown on the hunt skill if this attack kills an enemy. That sounds kind of interesting, at least. And oh, he has perfect veil. I don't have any champion that places a perfect veil. So it was only on this champion, but I guess that it can be used. And then we have the damage increases by 40% while attacking under a veil or perfect veil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Candraphon is getting a pretty big rework in the new patch. So hopefully I'm going to be able to use him. I know that he's been sitting in many people's vaults, but yeah, I really do hope that I can use him. And then of course I did get a Stag Knight. Occult Brawler would have been really nice if I didn't already have him. And I think Excruciator was another one that is getting a rework in the new patch. But overall, for 60 shards, I'm pretty happy. I mean, it's only 1.2% chance to get a legendary, so the odds were against me. But again, I did pull a legendary, and I really hope that I can use him in the future. I just need to level him up to level 60, and I am a bit behind in my leveling up of heroes. So that was this time's shard pulling, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and see you next time.